Hi, thank you for coming back. I feel more comfortable on the mat and I'm going to do a gentle class today. So if you like to, you can get a blanket and a pillow, a strap, or blocks. I don't really even know what I'm going to do today, but it's going to be gentle. So if you have any of the props at home, a chair, you can get your water, whatever you need. Maybe about a half hour class, maybe starting from now. And so set yourself up to be comfortable. I use an integrative therapy approach that uses functional body movement and stretches. And this channel will guide you in yoga practice, self-care, mindfulness activities, and meditations, whether they're topic specific or a guided meditation. Shout out to Yin Yang, who is making his way over here. Yes, Yin Yang. He's usually sleepy by Savasana, or maybe even before. Shout out to Ken Birmingham, who requested this gentle session, and shout out to Kara Billingham from the House of Wellness, houseofwellnessny.com if you want to visit her. She's taught me most of the yoga things that I'm going to share with you on this channel, so check her out as well, and we will start to breathe, meditate, and stretch. Sound good? Okay, so find a comfortable spot on your mat, and we're gonna close the eyes. If you want, you can rest your hands on your knees. Anything that feels right to you, just remember that. Anything that doesn't feel right to you, back off. You know, maybe try it a little bit later, maybe something else you can do. Also, relax those shoulders. Release the clenching in your jaw. Noticing your breath. Maybe bring your attention to a part of the body that needs a little extra love today. Inhale. Exhale a little bit more. Connect with your breath. Feeling the rise of your belly on the inhale and the contract, the relax on the exhale. Yoga teaches us to acknowledge and be present. So throughout your practice today, try to come back to the present moment. See what's going on. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Just acknowledge that. Let it slip away like clouds in the sky, just moving. those thoughts. Keep moving. And let's create an intention for your practice today. Something for you, something for somebody else that you're thinking about. Just what is it that you would like to concentrate on, come back to? Is it the word love? Is it forgiveness or peace? Just focus on that again, breathing. And then gently wiggle your fingers. Maybe start to move your head. Gently open those eyes and come back to center. I can't explain Yin Yang's behavior. He wants to go out. It's time for him to go out, but I don't know what that was about. So here we go. Let's start with some neck rolls. Or if you like, just one side. You're going to roll those shoulders back as you bring the ear to the shoulder. I might have to let them out. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So stay there. Oh, you're going to go on. And then the other side, or reverse the circle. Make sure those shoulders are nice. Roll them back and down and lengthen from the tailbone to the crown, and then bring the ear to the shoulder, and you'll feel the stretch in the neck. And you can take that left hand here, place it on your temple, and bring your head gently back to center. Interlace those fingers, bring them behind your head. Bring the elbows in, chin to chest. Ooh, that feels good, right? The back of the neck. And if you want to sway side to side, get a little stretch on the side in the back of the neck. And then come back to center. Release the clasp, bring the fingertips to the forehead and your head back to center, nice and neutral. We're going to pretend we have a toy car. Actually, let's come off. If you're sitting on anything, come on off. Let's lift the legs out. Give them a little wiggle. They're bent. Check on your feet too. You might want to point and flex them, or circle the ankles. Yay. Happy. Okay. So bend the knees, and then windshield wiper with the hands behind you, side to side. So we got a little show you from this angle. We got a little twist going here. So knees one direction, maybe you're looking over the opposite shoulder. I'm going to come back towards you. Next time your knees come to the right, you're going to let them just come to the right, all the way to the right. And then your left leg is going to come bent to the side here. Your right leg is going to be from your foot to your knee in front of you, and from your knee to your hip, kind of at a diagonal. And here's your toy. First we'll start with a car. Okay, take your toy car and go vroom vroom around. Yeah. So it's an exhale as you get towards your foot, and an inhale as you get towards your knee. That toy car. Ooh, yeah. I've been doing this for a few years, so if you're looking at me and you're like, I can't do that, you can do something, and I can work with you. But you do what you can from this point. If you'd like more, I'll tell you how to get in touch with me. All right. Now, make it a plane. So you're taking that left arm, inhale across the body, exhale. And then if you want, you can turn the plane into a rocket. You press that right hand into the floor, left arm inhale all the way up as you lift your hips up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then this time we'll hold it here. And lower. How does that feel? Remember your intention. Place your hands, frame your right knee here. Left leg's gonna kick out and in front. We'll work on a little hip mobility here. Out, in front. You can work with the breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Get a little core in here too. So your left leg is on top of your right ankle. Your arms are going to come above here towards the sky, lengthen from the tailbone to the crown, navel towards your spine. On the inhale, you're going to reach up, and on your exhale, you're going to lift your leg and lower your arms. So it's inhale, exhale. It helps if you do a like, ha, you know, that feels good. Ha, you know, especially because you're working your core. One more. Ah, yeah, good job. Whew. Hands behind you for support. We'll bend that left knee. We'll bring that right knee out from under. And windshield wiper again. This time we're going to do the other side. So set yourself up with that right leg bent towards the side, the left foot, knee in front of you, and then the diagonal from the knee to the hip. Again, support yourself if you need any props. If something's not working, back out of it. No need to go deep. And again, you're just twisting with your car on the floor. And is there anything different here? On this side? Let's bring it to at your shoulder length. We'll turn it into a plane. Use the breath. Maybe this time, I like it better this way actually. Inhaling towards the foot and exhaling across your body. Inhale and exhale. Turning it into a rocket. Press that left hand into the floor. You're going to take the right hand in front of you, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, rocket. And again. Hold it and breathe. You're breathing, right? Good job. Lowering it down. Shake the hands out. And you're gonna, oh, we gotta do this side. I forgot. Inhale with that right leg out. Exhale. Inhale. We're framing that left knee over here. The right leg's going out and out. One, inhale, exhale. One more. Woo. There you go. All right. Lift those arms to the sky. Lengthen that spine. Relax the jaw, relax the mind. Have some fun. Smile. Inhale and exhale. Lift that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fun. Ha. 2 more times. And again. Very nice, very nice. Put your hands back there for support. Slide that leg out. Again, windshield wiper. It seems like it's getting easier, doesn't it? All right, come back to center. Lengthen those legs on the mat. Push through the heels. I'm going to take off my socks now. Push through the heels, toes separated. Lengthen tailbone to crown. Hands by your side, gently resting on the floor. And you're going to lead with your heart and come forward. This is a great time for maybe props like blocks, so you can go on different levels too. So you want to keep a nice straight back as your chest moves forward. And you'll feel it in your hamstrings. The other thing that you can use here, so many options, right? Do what feels right to you, like I said. I'm showing you what works for me, and you adjust to your knowledge of your body. Lean forward. Maybe your knees are bent. That's okay. Where is it for you? Inhale, lift up. Remove the props if you're using them. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bound, angle. Not ankle. Angle. Baddha Konasana. Maybe even touch your feet. Give them a little rub. Perhaps a little butterfly or seesaw, it looks like. Butterfly. Now, if this is comfortable for you, maybe your hips are open. Great. If they're not, just stay there. And if you want a little bit more, again, lean in with that chest. Heart forward. Long spine. Feeling the thighs open up, the hips open up. Ooh. And then back to neutral. Bring the knees together. We're going to get on to our hands and knees. If your knees are sensitive, that's what that blanket could be used for. You can place that blanket under your knees. I'm going to do mine long ways here. Come into tabletop position. Spread those fingers. Wrists under shoulders, knees and hips aligned. Inhale, drop the belly, untuck the tailbone, gaze towards the sky. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, drop the head. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Go ahead and keep doing a couple more of these. One more set. And then meet in a neutral spine. Tuck the toes. And then sit back on those feet. Ouch, right? I know. The first time I did this, I couldn't even come back here. I was like, what is she talking about? Karen, I'm talking about you. Whew, that hurts, right? It's all right. You can come back and forth. That's what practice is all about. All right, I've had enough too. Back to table. Give a little tappity tap. Say thank you, toes. And we're going to get into a standing forward fold. So it's your choice. You can come into a downward dog. That's what I'm going to do. But if you're like, no, I'm not really sure about a downward dog yet, you can get those blocks and step your way up. And then we're going to go into a folding. Okay, if you're into downward dogs, you can pedal it out. Bend one knee and then the other. You're pressing into those palms, dropping your chest towards your thighs, tailbone where the ceiling and wall meet. Maybe you shake your head. Yes and no. When you're ready, we're going to walk back to our hands into a standing forward fold here. Again, those blocks can be handy. You can bend your knees. All of our bodies are different. The left side and the right side are different on you. Get to know them. In this forward fold, just breathe, breathe, breathe. Just let go of something. Allow yourself to see a different perspective. If you have to come up and then exhale down, that's fine. Come in and out of the pose as much as or as little as you'd like. And then start to roll yourself up. You want your head to come up last. So everything comes up and then the chin lifts last. Let's roll those shoulders out. Give yourself a little tweak. Check your clothes. Today, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Healing balance. We are going to do a little balance here. We're going to do tree. So first, just, find the soles of your feet. on the ball of your foot, the heel, the toes, the sides. Check them out. Check them out. Maybe even give a little bounce. This is good for your lymph nodes. I don't know if you knew that. If you do this, just like jelly. All right, I know. Sometimes I get an idea and I just want to share it. Plant both feet into the ground and then start to lean your balance on the right side here. You can also use a block if you're just working on the balance. You can place that left foot on the block as you're standing on your right. If you feel a little braver, you don't want to put the foot on the knee. It's either below or above. So we're standing on one leg here. You can place your hands in prayer. Out. Yeah. Maybe even lift your arms, your branches. Staring at a drishti and coming out of it whenever you want. Shake it out. Don't take yourself so seriously. If you couldn't do it, you probably can too, because everybody would tell me they could do it at home, but they couldn't do it in class. I guess, you know, nerves. And I get it. I totally get it. Like the first video I did, I'm like, I don't want to do another video. That's why I skipped a day, because I didn't want the video like right to my face. If I'm speaking to someone, it's different, but it's weird to record stuff. Anyway, I get nerves too. So now we're balancing on the left leg here, and your right foot is either on the block or you found it to be comfortable above or below the knee. You can press the foot into the thigh into the foot. And a drishti is a focal point that you stare at, usually a little bit in front of you and, you know, level. But it could be on the floor, it could be anywhere really. Wherever you choose. Are you still breathing? Windy day, windy day. Ooh. Does this leg feel different? Ah, you're a beautiful tree. Coming out whenever you're ready, shake it out. Ooh la la, ooh la la. All right, so let's get back on our, I got one more thing for you to do. Wall sit. What? Yeah, why not? And then we'll stretch these quads after that. So wall sit, if you have a wall, you can do it later too if you want. But press your back into the floor. And don't use a mat because the mat's sliding. So press your back into the floor. Knees are 90 degrees. You're feeling it in the quads. Holy moly. Breathe. This is yoga. And then, get out of it, get out of it, get out of it. See, nothing stays forever. It moves, it flows. You're in a pose, you're out of a pose. It's a great metaphor for life. Constantly moving. Let's get back down to the mat. And I said a quad stretch, huh? Let's go on our bellies then. You might need a strap. You might want to just loop it around the ball of the foot somehow and do one at a time so you can get that quad stretch in. If you feel like you can grab the ankles, you can bring the ankles towards the glutes, rest your head on the mat on one cheek, and do one at a time here for that quad stretch. You're still breathing. Make sure you do both sides. And in the middle, you switch sides with the cheek. And while we're here, down here, don't mind my feet with the pillow here. While we're here, let's come up to Sphinx. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Your palms are face down, pressing into the palms, pressing into the tops of the feet. Chest is open. So like you almost want to send your chest forward as you bring your elbows back. You can even lift the gaze or keep it neutral. Shoulders back and down. Another thing you can do is look at the ground. And then come all the way down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and push up into a neutral tabletop. Separate those knees wide, big toes touch, sit back on your heels, extend your arms and come into a child's pose. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take deep breaths here, maybe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Perhaps your heart is beating faster than it usually does. And if not, then you can inhale and exhale through the nose if that's more comfortable. If this is too much, another thing. You can add that bolster or something. You can and then start to walk those hands back. We are going to get into Savasana. Now, I'm going to leave you in Savasana. So before we get there, I just want to tell you to subscribe if I didn't already. Hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to contact me, you can do so directly through a comment below, or if you have my phone number, just call me. And I am doing individual sessions, small groups, still doing the counseling. So, yeah, let me know if you'd like me to talk to you or come and do this at your home. All right, so, the best part. Save the best for last. A bolster underneath the knees or a pillow or whatever you got. So comfy. You may even want to put your socks back on. If you don't have socks, you can go get them. You're at your house, right? Probably. And Maybe there's a pillow for your head, maybe not. It's up to you. I'm gonna lay back. Also, if you have a pillow, go ahead and get that. I mean, a blanket. Did I say pillow? A blanket. And just untuck and tuck that tailbone. Let your shoulders come down. Maybe make some micro movements and then allow your body to rest. Do you remember that intention? Close your eyes. Connect with your breath. Feel the rise of the belly, the ribs, the chest on the inhale. And on the exhale, letting go from the chest, the ribs, and the navel slightly towards the spine. If you'd like to stay in Savasana a little bit longer, then go ahead and shut me off right now here on Healing Balance. And if you are ready to just wake up a little bit more, then bend your knees and bring them into your chest. Give them a hug. You can even give a little rock side to side. Another thing you may do is you may want to reach your arms and your legs out like you're waking up in the morning, and then bring the knees into the chest. Rolling over to your side in fetal position, and then pressing your way up slowly. Keep your gaze low. Don't look all the way up yet. Just nice and low. Find a comfortable seat. If you'd like to bring your hands together at heart center, may the sun always shine on you. May the sun always shine on you. Love always surround you. And the light within you guide you wherever you go. Thanks again for joining me. Namaste.